Hey everyone, Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show. Today on the program, we'll continue to take a look at the transition for Donald Trump. Also, the faux outrage that is out there about Donald Trump separating himself from his business, but it maybe isn't good enough, at least according to some in the media. We'll talk about that. But also a new piece of legislation being drafted by Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina. He is writing a piece of legislation that would extend, I'm reading from Politico here, that would extend legal protections for previously undocumented immigrants who came here as children, benefits granted under a 2012 directive from President Obama. This is a Dreamers bill. On the campaign trail, Trump vowed to revoke Obama's executive actions on immigration, including one that has shielded more than 740,000 young undocumented immigrants from being deported and gave them permits to work legally. With Trump's surprise election earlier this year, Democrats on Capitol Hill and immigrant advocates have been urging the president-elect to back off the threats. Lindsey Graham is coming up with a piece of legislation that would actually protect Dreamers. He said, quote, "The worst outcome is to repeal the legal status that these kids have. Whether you agree with them having it or not, they've come out of the shadows." It'll be a big debate, I think, among Republicans on Capitol Hill, whether or not the Dreamers or a Dream Act will be passed by Republican lawmakers. You could see this as maybe a handout, an extension of friendship, maybe. I don't know. Something that makes Donald Trump not look as mean as he has been portrayed in the media, but it also sets down a showdown between some Republicans in the Senate and in the House and Donald Trump. When everyone's kind of doing a kumbaya type moment right now, it's the Democrats who are in disarray. Senator Lindsey Graham is going against Donald Trump, or at least what was one of Donald Trump's positions. I don't think Donald Trump wants to kick out all the Dreamers. He does want to kick out those who are here in the country illegal and who are criminal illegal immigrants. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens and which lawmakers fall on which side of the line here. Democrats will support Lindsey Graham possibly. What will Ted Cruz do? What about Marco Rubio? And what about the president-elect? Would the president-elect have a problem signing a bill that would allow Dreamers to stay in the country and not have any fear of being deported? It is something definitely to watch. I don't know if it's the right time for Lindsey Graham to really do this, but we'll see what kind of fight this sets up for the future. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. You can follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio. That's Chad Hasty Radio. Have a great day, folks. We'll talk to you on the air.